Hi Leo, this is your monthly reading for October 2018. So we'll start with the beginning of the month for Leo. We'll clear the deck. Start for Leo for the beginning of October. Leo for the beginning of October. Leo for the beginning of October. Okay. All right, guys. So we start the month off. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and then the Two of Winter or Swords. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Now, I'm going to stop there. So there's a couple cards following, but so heading into the month, it seems like, you're procrastinating. Maybe there's a bit of stagnation in terms of motivation and action. You're really thinking about, maybe overthinking and analyzing your options. This feels like in terms of career stuff. You're thinking about that. Maybe you need some help financially. It doesn't look like you're going to be asking for it anytime soon with that Five of Pentacles in reverse showing up. Whatever the choice is that you need to make, you are definitely thinking way too much about pleasing other people. Maybe it's your boss, maybe it's your coworkers. The guides are just basically saying, that you feel trapped, that, there's sort of a battle between your intellect and your emotions happening here. And I definitely see that showing up around the 4th of October. You're a bit distracted, you're overlooking opportunities because of it, and maybe you're taking the people around you for granted. Now, it makes sense for me to see that, there's some missed opportunities happening here. You're a little bit too much caught in your head. Likely you're feeling that Venus retrograde that occurs on the 6th of October. Now, I did mention last month, I'm not sure if I mentioned it in your video or not, but the shadow of Venus retrograding happened last month starting in September 5th. But the Venus actually retrogrades on October 6th to November 16th, and then the shadow again till the 18th of December. So during that period, we're all going to be really thinking about what it is we love, why we're putting our passion and motivation into things at work, but also we're going to be thinking about people we love. Do we love the people we love? Now, I see that is sort of where your mind is during that first week of October, leading up to the 8th of October. I'm getting the Eight of Wands shows up here, and that date is the new moon in Libra, another relationship card. To me, I'm just seeing like you're kind of putting your energy everywhere. The Eight of Wands, real active time for you during that new moon. Maybe, it's coming out of Thanksgiving weekend, so definitely you're probably, front and center in all of the gatherings there, trying to make and host and be a good hostess. I'm just seeing, you're burning the candle at both ends for sure around that new moon that happens on the 8th and the 9th. So just be mindful of that. There could be some sudden changes and events that happen as well. So let's just see middle of the month for Leo, middle of the month for Leo, middle of the month for Leo. Okay, so for the middle of the month, I am seeing that you are doing your best around the 13th to try and plan ahead, for the long term. So the Three of Wands. You're not really connecting with the people around you. You might be a little bit obsessive. I'm seeing the Devil card, the Three of Cups in reverse, and the Two of Wands in reverse. So you're really, really, focused on the future, planning the future, making sure that, all your ducks are in a row. to the point where it's a little bit obsessive. So I just want to make sure you understand that. There could be some overindulgence on your end, like you may be drinking alone or using alcohol or drugs to kind of alleviate yourself. Not really connecting with people, like you're not really your normal go out and party Leo type of energy. I'm feeling in the middle of the month. You're more like, gotta go do find my purpose. See you later, guys. I have things to do. So that's the Fool card showing up. You have this feeling like you're starting a new adventure. You're trusting yourself. But I feel like you're definitely cutting people out at the same time. So just be careful, okay? Of that, like I feel like the feelings you're getting with Venus retrograde, we all are getting, and it does definitely test your relationships where you start to contemplate whether or not a person's right for you or not. Rather than be impulsive and just act on the whatever feelings come up, some of these people you have made commitments with, and definitely honor those commitments. Just allow feelings to come up. Feelings come and go, but commitment is a commitment. So remember that during this time, because I feel like you might be making a few impulsive mistakes. When the feelings come up, they're very strong and they're accurate, but they're also pieces of the whole picture. This is a long period of time where you can kind of gather information about your feelings, deep feelings, or old feelings that might come up. And once all those feelings are gathered, then make a plan from there and then take the next step. Not just, oh, I got this feeling, got to act on it. Oh, I got this feeling, got to act on it. Without really taking any planning. So this is where the Three of Wands comes in. Take some time to plan. Have patience. There are good things coming. So just keep that in mind. So let's look at the end of the month for Leo. End of the month for Leo. End of the month of October for Leo. Okay. So like I said, there's not all information being revealed to you right now, guys. So don't just make some crazy decision. This, I would say, the King of Wands is you, guys, and you're kind of in the reverse position here, so I don't feel like you're on top of your game completely. You're blocking that natural potential for you to be a leader, and it is affecting your relationships. The Ten of Cups shows up in reverse here, followed by, the Prince of Swords, or Prince of Winter, Knight of Swords, whatever you want to call it. Sudden changes, unexpected changes. I feel like that occurs around the 24th of the month. That is when we have Taurus in our full moon, or full moon in Taurus. And I believe the moon is opposed by Uranus or something like that. There's some kind of Uranus aspect to the full moon this month. And that will always bring, anytime Uranus is involved, something unexpected. And there it is, showing up right there. So in terms, again, of your relationships, just don't make too many decisions without the whole picture. And I am seeing, again, that the Prince of Wands showing up, which is basically doing just that, taking action without thinking, like sort of not a king. Like a king would take into account lots of things, and this is why we have the King in reverse, the Prince leading. In any case, you're just around the 28th of the month, the Eight of Cups shows up in reverse. You're definitely searching for something more. All the feelings that are coming up during this Venus retrograde are valid. They are valid. I'm not trying to discredit your intuition, the feelings that you have. Just keep in mind that there's other people involved that you might regret later down the road, hurting because of your rash decisions. I'm going to check if there's any other messages for Leo for the month of October. Whoa. Hold on, guys. So let's see. See if there's any other, oh my goodness, any other messages for Leo for the month of October. Leo for the month of October. Leo for the month of October. This is like the fifth person that has got this card. I think it's Scorpio, Sag, there's another person. It's like you guys are like the fifth person. So trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity for sure. If you get any of those during this influx of ideas and change of heart, then for sure I would absolutely 100% back that. In terms of personal relationship, maybe put the brakes on it. In terms of career, and we definitely had some cards there that indicated that, you know, you were kind of bored with your career. So, you know, this Fool card comes up for a reason, and I definitely agree with this, you know, embracing your true purpose, beginning a new adventure, and trusting yourself when it comes to, you know, maybe you'll just get a new job offer, or maybe you want to become that entrepreneur that we all know that you guys are. Leos are highly creative, highly innovative and dynamic, and definitely would do really well as entrepreneurs. Many of them already are entrepreneurs. So check into that. You'll probably get the download around that 24th mark because, like I said, some kind of opportunity will come about around that full moon in Taurus. So check that out. If you like this video, share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you need a more personal reading, definitely connect with me. My information is below. Take care.